Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Sarah's here. It's always a good day when Sarah's here. And we're all here to celebrate that the scumbag in chief has been all those years of cards saying that he was going to be taken down by a woman. Thank you. And she, Eugene Carroll was on this morning on
with Samantha Guthrie.
Samantha Guthrie, and she was saying that this old notion about what a victim should do. A victim screams. A victim goes to the police. A victim writes it in her diary. Who has a flat out diary? It's a myth, and she's helping to bust that. And she said, she's 79 years old. She said, I'm from the silent generation where you just put your chin up and you just keep your mouth shut and power through. And she said, and that's got to change. And she's proud that she's a part of changing that. And it is awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Kay. All right, everybody, just so you know, 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We have a fantastic community because of you, your kindness. And we have a fantastic community because of Sarah, who is awesome.
Yeah. Whatever.
And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. Timestamp as we go. And I agree, Anna. Hello, beautiful Sarah.
Aww.
She's my best friend. She's a real cool chick. Got her own money. She don't need no man on the dance floor. She work it. She twerk it. She roll. What is it? She roll it up. She roll it back and come back in.
Right.
Anyway. Sweetie. Anyway, and Doja Cat. All right. It's just a good day. This jerk is finally getting his comeuppance, and guess who was just arrested? George Santos. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is. But he was just arrested. On 12 counts is what I heard, but they were keeping they were keeping it quiet before. I don't know if it's come out since.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what all the counts are yet.
Yeah.
But Ricky, I'm gonna read it. Can I read it? I feel important.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
And the stars of the show, the Jedi Masters themselves, Autumn and Sarah. BBZK, you get the day off.
Oh,
he's earned his day off. Yes.
He's taking it.
Right? Okay. We have lots of questions, y'all. Lots and lots of questions. And I just wanted to address a couple of things before we get started. Because a couple of things that were being asked. Takapina was not arrested today. There's an old arrest involving brass knuckles and the TSA in 2019, but that's not today. Jenna Ellis is evading being served. She's not missing. She's still tweeting. They just can't serve her. In the Georgia trial, with the same one against Rudy, the case against Rudy with the Ruby names are horrible with me. The woman and her daughter who are suing
were attacked by the right. They were election workers.
Yeah,
treated horribly.
Yeah. So they are they're trying to serve her, and I mean she's not missing. She's tweeting. They
should ask Elon. Ask Elon. Where is she?
Where is she? Yeah. But yeah, so that's where that is, and we don't really have Jenna Ellis time today. Hopefully nobody has time for Jenna Ellis.
Nobody has time for Jenna Ellis.
No. But because we have a spectacular, I mean, there's 15 questions of awesomeness from you guys. So, but having said all that, you ready to dive in?
Yes.
Alrighty. It's starting at 5:15.
Cat Shepherd's asking what color are our lightsabers? Well, this is your favorite color, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. That teal turquoisey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sarah's will be this color, and I'll go for orange.
That's too close to red. You can't do orange.
Okay.
Red's bad.
I'm guessing you can't do black like in the Mandalorian, that saber.
No, it's the dark saber.
Well,
you can do orange. I mean, no, you can do orange because Samuel Jackson got George to give him a purple one. So you can do orange. Yes, it has been decreed.
It'll be a happy orange.
Yes.
A bright, happy orange.
Bright, happy orange. At 6 minutes in, Thread of Hope asks, there is a concern that the increasing scope of Jack Smith's investigation will mean that indictments may come, quote, too late as the general election draws near. What do the cards say? Will Jack Smith's case indictment be filed in time to affect Trump's campaign and not be seen as too close to the election?
Oh, I don't know if it's going to just be about Trump.
Okay.
Because Jack Smith, I mean, his stuff is focused on Trump, but my gosh, this is wide ranging. But certainly there's the documents case and January 6th stuff. Hey, Jack Smith. It's not, I really do not think this guy's taking a whole lot of time off on the weekends.
Mm-mm. And again, though, he generates the report. It's going to be up to other people to indict folks. So it's not Smith, to my knowledge, actually doing the indictment. He's coming up with all the suggestions and saying, hey, you can indict him on bing, but then somebody else has to pull the lever on that.
That's Merrick Garland. He's going to go to Merrick Garland, and Merrick Garland's going to decide if it goes forward. I think it would be a good idea if Merrick Garland then said, okay, do it.
Right.
Oh, Judy, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, I mean, if he has any sense. Okay, that's a horrible noise. Is it loud?
It's not overly loud. I mean, I could hear it I could hear it a little buzz in the background, but it's not overtly. Okay. Yeah, we can still hear you. Let's make it
Hanged Man, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Oh, it's coming. There's a lot to get through, but it feels like he's already done a lot of the work. There was work done before he got there. Then he's done a ton. It starts out with the Hanged Man, and the card for the reading is the Magician.
Okay.
So he's come in there, and he definitely has them on the defense on the far right, and Trump garbage and the lies and what have you. However, this goes from I am here to, I am the hangman kind of thing.
Cuckoo-cuckoo.
Cuckoo-cuckoo. And he got here, and it's like, okay, I realize he was the president, but think of the kind of people he was actually going up against at The Hague.
Yeah.
And then look at Trump. Pathetic, coward. So...
And I don't feel like Smith is worried about his own personal safety on this. He may be concerned that his followers will act fools in their respective cities and towns. But Trump in and of himself...
As Eddie says, Jack has been showing up in readers' readings lately as the Magician. There you go. That makes sense because he's the one standing up. And then it's just getting through, putting Trump and his ilk on the defensive, getting through the lies. But then, boom, we've got celebration. We've got the start of this new push going forward. I'm not getting delays here.
Right.
The hangman is here, but it's with the magician and it's right at the beginning, and this works together. And the next card in the deck here is the world. So it's I'm not getting that it I don't think he's going to wait until next June or something.
Right.
But granted, the don't forget the first primary debate is in August, believe it or not. Coming up. Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Hello, Becca.
Hello.
I hope you're feeling better. I heard you weren't feeling well on Sunday, was it? Anyway. All right.
Okay. And so next at 10:55,
go Jack Smith.
Maggie asks, so of course Trump will be appealing his conviction. I don't know if it'll be conviction. His okay, for the purpose of whatever. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Question, will any of his appeals lead to another trial or will they be dismissed? So if he appeals with E. Jean Carroll, yeah.
Okay. And yes, thank you, Linda. Thank you. Oh, okay.
So appealing the court decision. It's not really a conviction because it's civil trial.
Okay, I understand, but okay, this is where I'm just confused. So of course Trump will be appealing his conviction. It's I don't conviction, is that the right word? Anyway, will any of his appeals lead to another trial? Does that mean another full appeal trial in an appeals court, or do we mean will something be opened up that leads to other charges? Or
no, I think we're talking about a new appeals trial, like an appeals court.
Yeah. All right. So, will there be an actual? Will it actually come to something, or will the appeals court just look at it and go, nah?
Yeah.
Let's see. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. All right, I gotta close this window. 10 of Pentacles, Strength, and Judgment. I don't have a court card here. I don't. There's no. Hang on. There's the insult to injury here, but there's what Trump did. You lost, and you lost. They said you were culpable. 10 of Pentacles, pay up the money.
Yep.
There's strength in the original judgment. This feels like the case that just happened. So the cards aren't saying that we're gonna. The appeals court might just say,
"Paid it for you." Can you hear a humming on my end now, or no?
No.
Okay, good. I put my little fan since I've got the AC off, so that way, I'm in Louisiana and I don't die.
No, so. That's good. Felder Ray says no grounds for appeal.
The judge was being very careful to make it as such. So,
and he had every opportunity to come in. He had every opportunity to take part. Just because you couldn't be bothered to show up and it didn't go in your direction. There are no swords here. There's no there. There's no court here. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Pay the money.
Yeah.
Pay the woman. This is a money courier. Pay the woman. And then he'll just continue to lie and whatnot. So, which means I guess we're going to talk about the CNN town hall
in just a bit. Yes, that is coming up. Two things. One, Anna says, so Takapina was bluffing when he said they would appeal. He can appeal. He can file appeals all day long. He can pay all those hourly fees to his lawyers and appeal. That doesn't mean that the judge will accept it and it will actually go on the docket.
Yeah.
Also, I know in some states that if you have a judgment against you and you go to appeal, that's fine, but you have to put that money in escrow before you're allowed to appeal.
Ooh.
Because that's that came up with the Depp Heard trial. So in order for anybody to appeal, they would have to put the entirety of the funds in escrow. It's like, okay, if you want to appeal, that's great. But if you lose, this is getting paid to them. So
it's funny you should say that. I was flipping through the news this morning on my phone, and they just randomly throw in celebrity stuff here and there, and it's like, who cares?
Right.
Sorry, I've got.
Oh, she froze. She'll be back. Give her just a second. There we go.
Sorry.
There you are. No,
Sorry.
You're good.
I had there was where I plugged in the Ethernet cable.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Bailey Boo hair caught in there, and I didn't want it to.
Gotcha.
Funny things, so I had to.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just move it anyway. You see random things, celebrity things, and it was just Amber Heard out jogging in Spain.
Good for her.
And I was like, oh, I guess maybe that's why I haven't heard a lot from her. Oh, well, whatever, moving on. But it's funny you should just mention that, because it was like, random.
Yeah.
She's in Spain, apparently.
The universe anyway that way. But yeah, so I don't know about the laws in New York. I know that it's definitely that way in Virginia because it came up there. But I'm assuming that there might be similar laws in New York, or if it's at the judge's discretion, any judge worth his salt would require Trump to put that money in escrow, because if not, it's just going to go. And can he liquidate that much? So, all right, moving on. 1715. Peg asks, Melania was angry before Trump's conviction. Just how mad is she now?
Oh, Ava Braun, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. How's your mama now?
I don't care. Do you? About children.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
Thread of Hope says more NFTs incoming. Right?
Oh yeah. I'm getting this a lot for Trump. Around what people want to do to him.
Right?
Metaphorically. Okay. There. All right, Eight of Pentacles. She wants her money. Moon. Two of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Magician. She wants her money. Is she angry? Yes. Through the roof? Yes. Disgust, get away from me? Yes. But I want my money. I've worked hard for it because I put up with you. I want my money. And, ooh, who's the magician?
Is it a divorce lawyer?
Or a boyfriend?
See, because my brain thinks in music. So all I'm thinking is the Rihanna's That I Have My Money song. And yeah, that's
Pay me what you owe me.
That's right.
Yeah, Isabel Moss. Melania's counting the days until her son hits 18. Less than a year.
Yes, Kathy, the appeals court can decide not to hear the case. Yeah.
Money.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, death card. 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. I'm getting disgust. I'm getting get away from me. If Trump shows up for the town hall tonight, I wouldn't expect to see her there.
No.
No. Yeah, this is she's feeling beaten up by this whole mess. She is disgusted, and she'd you, just get away.
Yep. Sorry. All right.
Deborah Johnson says, "Do we care what she's thinking or feeling?" No. Well, someone asked, so I read. The questions are important. And thank you for them.
At 2030. Okay. Stephanie Grisham has come forward with claims that she, quote, regularly had to keep Trump away from female staffers for fear of sexual harassment. How much was witnessed by Mark Meadows and other male staffers?
Good question. Because, and I want to say she actually put this in her book, but it didn't get the attention until now.
Right. Yeah. Nobody.
But there was one staffer intern in particular, staffer, whichever, who Trump would have brought in so they could look at her rear end.
God, I hope it's not Cassidy.
And so Grisham specifically would make sure that this woman was not left alone with Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, Thread of Hope says, and it was reported to Mark Meadows regularly. So these jerks, they knew what was going on, and they just
let it happen.
How is this okay in any way, shape, or form?
It's not.
Oh, Deborah Johnson, you're awesome. No worries. Well, definitely coming to light. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Part of being in the White House, the big China plates in the White House, partnership at work. But she didn't have power. Nine of Swords causing a lot of stress and worry. Man, this jerk, he made a number of women just uncomfortable. Like I've said, I've said this for years now, that I judge, a lot of these people I read on, I judge by what would I do if I was stuck in an elevator with them for an hour? And if I was stuck alone with Trump in an elevator for an hour, I would be on high defense the whole time. Do not touch me. I will hurt you. He cannot be trusted. He cannot. And we don't have to say allegedly anymore. This man was held liable in court. King of Swords. That feels a little bit like Meadows. Queen of Cups. But who were the earlier chief of staffs for? There's Reince Priebus, I think, was a chief of staff for Trump at one point.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody else too. They all saw it.
Yeah.
Queen of Cups. So women.
Mm-hmm.
Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. These guys, they thought of it as just like a parade. Women are objects to be ogled. They're there, like staff is to be used for your own greatness. Queen of Cups, these poor women. Yeah, it was all over the place. And this feels like whoever his chief of staff was, this was not, I mean, Ice King Pence said he never witnessed any Trump doing anything like that to women. And it's like, one, would you even recognize it? Or would you just be so... That man, I'm amazed he ever sees sunlight, considering where he keeps his head.
I love the snot at you.
And secondly, they're not going to mess with that. I mean, Pence is he would be considered no fun.
Mm-mm.
No fun. So you don't do it in front of him. Pathetic. Yeah,
Right?
They all knew. They all knew.
Okay, well, that's just lovely.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Let's dip out of that energy, shall we?
Yes, please.
At 2525. Cosmic Goat Lady, I cannot tell you how much I love that name, asks, now that 45 civil trial is over, will it open the floodgates for the other case? Will the other MAGAs start falling into legal trouble?
Okay, are we talking about the E. Carroll case? Because that was a one-off in New York where you had 1 year to bring suit.
Right. I'm thinking that they're talking about his other legal pending cases, Georgia and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his other legal or pre-established cases.
Thank you, Fran. Trump's other cases, Queen of Wands. He's all mad. He's bigly mad. His lawyers aren't getting him. His bubblegum machine lawyers that he bought with 2 whole quarters.
No.
Popped the plastic open and added water and poof, lawyer. They're not doing a good job.
No.
Do you know who I am? To you? Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone up here who doesn't know who they are. Anyone knows who this person is, please come to the desk. His other cases. Oh, you jerk. Queen of Swords. She's going to deadhead that flower. Let's put it that way. Tower. This is. I got yesterday that this was going to move the needle for Trump.
Okay.
Which doesn't even seem possible, but it really does feel like with women. There are a lot of women who are suddenly paying attention, and they're like, "Excuse you?"
Yeah.
King of Pentacles, of course, the men. He still has a group of men who support him no matter what. Disgusting. But 3 of Swords, that's legal pain, right through the heart about absolute corruption. Oh, it's going to be a glorious summer. It's going to be, if we're doing music today, so it's going to be, for Trump, it's going to be a cruel summer. Cruel summer. Leaving him there on his own in court.
So much woe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Tim.
Yes, Kathy Ritchie. Remember, he's a star. Oh, he's so gross.
Watch him supernova and burn himself out.
Yes.
So, Tim asks at 2820, CNN will host a town hall forum with Trump tonight. Liz Cheney's commercial is also going to be airing during it, which I find hysterical. Can CNN resurrect their appeal with their seeming Fox branding style of Trump? So is CNN going to sort of take over from Fox as MAGA Central, basically, since Fox is done with him?
Really? After what came through the 4 of Wands. Well, I mean, there's I wish I could remember who told the joke. I apologize, I cannot remember. But there was a comedian who was saying that Fox News is for Republicans, MSNBC is for Democrats, and CNN is for airports. And going on vacation. Queen of Swords, Chariot. Knight of Swords. No. Matter of fact, there's something here. There's a little bit of energy here of Trump being run out on a rail. You know that expression?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a further question about how it's going to go tonight, but yeah.
Queen of Swords. Yesterday made it. I just keep getting that move the needle.
Mm-hmm.
That yesterday changed things for Trump. Big movements. Knight of Swords. There's more legal stuff coming. Let me ask. Does CNN want to put this on tonight?
Okay, so 37.
Are they rethinking this? Four of Wands. No, it's news. It would get them some ratings. Death. Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Ratings. Oh, they're happy about it. Ratings. But they want to include stuff that Trump will have to answer. Mm-hmm. And it's not going to go well.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what he was thinking, but this is not going to go well for him tonight. But anyway, but we'll look more specifically.
Yeah. Lisa asks at 3125. Part of this you've already touched on because she asked about how if the energy around it has changed or is it going to be the same, which you've already touched on that the needle has moved drastically.
Well, it's moved. It hasn't completely flipped everything, but there's been a definite movement, and we don't see it move very often.
Yeah. Is Trump still planning? Is Trump reading the room properly for once in his life? And is he going to tuck tail and cancel?
Last I heard, he's going. I checked the news before we came on.
I want to say that I feel like I can say this as someone from also the lot of tail community, but that's a lot of tail to tuck. So, but yeah,
we're talking about
if Trump is still planning on is Trump?
No. But that reference was to his weight.
The size of the that's a lot of tail. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
it's a lot of tail. I too suffer from lots of tail. So
no. It was just in his case it could mean something else. So I was.
Oh no, that meant rear end. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
okay, just double check.
No, that meant literal.
Okay.
Back end. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
So yes. Is he showing up?
Well, I'm not watching it. I'm not coming on live. I'm not watching it. I'll, highlights, whatever. Unless there's a Democrat watching it with commentary, this is not happening. But this, it's going to be good. It's going to be, for our side, it's going to be good. No matter what he does at this point. Because he's not going to walk in there and resurrect his reputation. Four of Swords, it's done. There's a woman there, and this is Four of Swords. Legally quiet as a tomb. You're done. Pay the money.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody willing to tune in is going to see a brat.
Mm-hmm.
Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. A knight and a quote-unquote bad boy. And he's bad. He is just bad. Not bad boy like, ooh, bad boy like, ew.
Yeah.
A brat.
Gross boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Extra bratty, selfish.
Mm-hmm. What's the rich person equivalent to brute? Because, brute. Okay, brute.
Armani?
Does Armani stink like brute?
I don't know. I've never smelled it.
Because brute, okay. Brute is like blue collar, you full of yourself, but they're going to smell you 2 miles before they see you. And you think that it makes you smell like, but it don't. Mm-hmm. So What? But there's not really an appeal to that. So I don't know what the rich person equivalent to that, because
He smells like Aquanet. People have said he doesn't he use Aquanet? That what he has a particular brand of hairspray that he uses, and that's what he smells like.
Yeah, that'll mean so. Basically, he runs around smelling like grown man Axe. Okay.
Okay, but I'm sorry to say this, but if you watch Hal, who, he's done the Hollywood thing, so he knows a lot more about these things than I certainly do. Yes, yes, Becca from House of Lenormand, his head is highly flammable. Yes. He gets his veneers replaced Hal's saying he gets his veneers replaced about every 18 months because he doesn't take care of his teeth. He doesn't brush his teeth. That's gross.
Tiger says Pete Steele liked wearing Brute. There is an exception to every rule, and that is the one thing I can forgive Pete Steele for. So
really,
he didn't. I mean, if he wore Brute, I'll forgive him for that because he's Pete Steele. But bless his soul. But homie would have to be hosed down a second before I could get too close because I can only take so much. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Trump's veneers. Yeah. But apparently, you can get them replaced now and then, but you have to get them replaced a lot if you don't take care of your teeth. And he doesn't, apparently. And according to Hal believes he doesn't brush his teeth. He just gets his teeth replaced.
That's
so gross.
Okay, so at 36:55.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say on that is it's why when you see pictures of him at different times, it's like the teeth are like super white and then they're not.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yay. 3710. Constance asks, so the chump is on his platform saying that he doesn't even know E. Jean Carroll. Wasn't that part of the ruling? Slander? Will he face more consequences for doing the same thing again? If he keeps talking smack about her, is she going to sue again for defamation? Because she can still do that. I mean, the case, new defamation is still new defamation. So,
Knight of Wands. Well, he's going to be an obnoxious jerk. Yeah. Hermit, Six of Swords, Empress. Well, she wants to just get on with her life, and she's very empowered. This Six of Swords, this could be more defamation. Could be you start getting into harassment.
Okay.
You start getting into it could get even worse. She's in a strong position to do whatever she wants. She doesn't want to, but I would stop if I were you.
Yeah, so this is one of those mess around and find out moments before he lets his mouth write checks that his butt cannot cash. Yes.
Four of Pentacles. Pay her, Trump. Pay her the money. Ten of Wands, burden. Three of Wands, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Hierophant. I'm not getting swords again. Burden. He's going to try to use this to raise money, try to grift. But all of this just on and on attacking her. It's brutal after everything she's been through, but it's going to be televised, and eventually it starts hurting his ability to raise funds. What are you doing other than complaining, and you start losing more and more women voters. So I don't know that she's going to. I don't think actually she's going to sue him again. But he's just a rule of holes. When you're in one, quit digging. But Trump never learned
that. Betty, the closest he got to a gag order in this last trial is irrelevant now that the trial is over. So can he talk? Yes. Will he do it so to his own detriment? Also, yes.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. Okay, so the moment some of y'all have been waiting for at 40:30. Michelle L. and Diane H. and quite a few other of you, and I'm sorry if I didn't grab your name. Santos has surrendered to authorities this morning on over 13 charges and should appear in court for his arraignment this afternoon. Will he be convicted on one or more charges? There's actually separate questions here, so we're going to start there. So, will he be convicted on one or more charges?
Six of Cups, King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Card for the reading is the Eight of Swords, legally hemmed in. We are happy that something's being done, but also the people around him, his friends and people in his past who he has treated very badly, taken advantage of. They're very happy to see a prosecutor here move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Seven of Pentacles. This is it's said that he did some nefarious things with his election money. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Knight of Swords. Isn't his sister involved with some of the stuff he does?
I think so. I'm not sure.
But Knight of Swords. This is when the magician, the con man, goes on the offensive, as it were, and he truly is offensive.
That he is.
Let me see if I can find out anymore. Hang on.
Yeah, he did slither in where no one could see him. He snuck in and turned the indictments dropped last night, and he turned himself to a Long Island police station this morning. So, yes, Becca. Also, unemployment benefits fraud.
This is a deep pool. This is card for the reading is this six of wands, which is making in this deck it's making making everything look nice. But this is the Six of Wands is usually the person in the boat going up the river. I've got a Two of Pentacles, which is funny money. Queen of Wands. And in this deck, it's very much a, what the heck are you doing? What the heck is this? What the heck is that? And then there's a Nine of Swords, which can very much sleepless nights, can be behind bars. But it feels like we're diving into the deep end. Like, I mean, when I was 10, 12, I spent all summer at the local pool. It wasn't huge. It was just a regular pool. But where it went deep, it was actually quite deep. It really went, phew. And, and I was small. And so if you could, trying to get down to the bottom of the deep end was actually hard on my ears and,
Yeah.
And it feels like we just jumped into the deep end of the pool. And there's a lot more down there. There's a lot more. So, yeah. But at some point, will we see this man in prison, having a prison interview or something? Chariot, big, showy thing. Lovers. So the cult, but also the conning, the sucking people in. There has to be leaders of cults and whatnot. 10 of Wands, the burden, justice. Splash. Out of 4 cards, you got 3 major arcana.
Sucks to be you, pal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, continue. We're going to be in Santos land for a hot second. So, 45-25. Will he be forced to resign?
It feels like he's going to get kicked out.
Yeah.
I don't think he will resign himself, because every minute he's in there, he's got protections, he's got income, he's got prestige. But for him to quit, there would have to be some like benefit for him, because this
edited that, just put or be removed. Yeah.
But I'm getting is be removed.
Yeah.
Being kicked out. He's not gonna quit. Chariot, mm-hmm. You're done. You're out. Big. This is the Chariot card. It's like a giant parade float. Moving. Everybody sees it. It's moving, and you are going on down the road. Hierophant. 8 of Cups. Page of Cups.
Azalea said, I hope they said George Santos or whatever his name is on the indictment. Hello, y'all. Oh, goodness.
All right. So the institution, 8 of Cups, there's all of this evidence. And even Republicans are saying he needs to go. Page of Cups. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. There's some people, they're saying he needs to go, but in order to actively kick him out or pressure him, it's going to take time until there's another election. And there's talk that a Democrat might win that seat. And the Republicans, they, as disgusted as they are, they don't want to give up seats. Yeah.
Well, that's lovely.
So will he be kicked out? I've got a big yes, but I'm this is the drag. This is the but he's a Republican. But he's a Republican. But he's a Republican. And trust me, we know their power and their money mean more than any kind of ethics.
2 more Santos questions. At 48:10 or 48:15, because I talk slow.
Will he be kicked out? Yes. Let me make that clear. Yes, but there's a drag. That's what I'm saying. You got the Chariot, but there's a drag where a lot of Republicans are like, wait, but.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Velda wants to know, if for some reason he escapes prison, will he drop out of the race for a second term? I don't see that either.
He has no shame.
None.
He has no shame. He doesn't care about the Republican Party. He's not going to act in any way, shape, or form for the good of anybody else, anyone or anything else. Period. End of. Don't even entertain the idea. Page of Wands. I do whatever I want. He is a sociopath. Page of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. Okay, the energy is getting really icky.
Becca says he's going to say he wasn't indicted because his name really isn't really George Santos.
There you go. I can't remember what the question was now. I just know it's about George Santos.
It's running for another term. Yeah.
Okay, the energy is getting gnarly. Brat, liar, thief, about money, and being run out of town. Okay, I need to get out of this energy. I'm sorry. It's just. Ugh.
Okay. We can look at the other Santos question tomorrow. Sage bumpets for everyone.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. Bump it a bum. At 50:15, we are totally getting out of that energy.
Thank you.
Velda wants to know, good news for Dems. Dianne Feinstein is returning to the Senate today. How will her health hold up? Not the greatest, but it's better than than the other energy. So,
Knight of Pentacles. Well, Republicans aren't happy to see her, but that's because they want to get all this stuff through. Sorry, they want to stop all the judges getting through. Six of Swords, Sun, and Lovers.
she's not running again, right? I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
I
No.
don't think so. No. Okay. So she just needs to be able to finish this term. In theory.
See, because of the Sun card, when I think of the Sun card reversed, I think of it being cloudy.
Mm.
And this Lover's card is when you should have gotten out of the car. You really should have gotten out of the car when it was still had, you could get out onto solid ground.
Yeah.
And Six of Swords. I don't have like horrible death, which is good. We don't want that, and we don't want that for anybody.
Right.
Coarseness as her staff helps her. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good. Okay. So, Steve wants to know, at 50, with the return of Feinstein, how much and how fast will lost ground be able to be gained back?
Oh, I'm definitely getting a go, 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 go.
Good.
Emperor. There was oh my gosh, they got so many heinous judges in under Trump that they've got, it's a race to try to undo as much damage as possible. King of Cups, by getting their own people in. King of Cups, 9, or I don't know, getting qualified people in.
Right. Yeah.
Funny that.
Mm.
King of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Well, this would be your Schumer, this is the Democratic leader. 9 of Cups, all laid out, everything ready to go. Ace of Cups, beginning of judgeships or legislation or voting on legislation or whatever it is. But this is it's go time.
Good.
It's go time.
Good. Excuse me. Oh goodness. So at 53:35.
Thank you everybody for being here. And Sarah, thank you for being here. It's always a good day when you're here.
Happy to hang out with you guys. Oh goodness. So Tucker claiming that he's going to start streaming his own show on Twitter. Will that happen? Somebody asked Elon about doing something officially sanctioned, and Elon was like, "I'm not paying him. No, we have no contracts in the works." Now, can he just stream? Absolutely. Anybody can stream live on Twitter, which could be what he's planning on doing. But
Becca from House of Lenormand has a good question. So will Santos's Olympic gold medals be revoked now that he's been indicted? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Greta says Tucker started last night, I think. Did he?
Good for him.
That's not a good card for the reading. That might be a little disappointment in your future.
Yeah, so you can, for a while, we were streaming Black and Orange on Twitter too, live.
Yeah,
So,
we tried Twitter and Facebook, and there was no audience at all.
yeah,
There was one really nice lady on Facebook. That was it.
There's also a lot of piranhas on Facebook who like to come in and start mess. But yeah, there was not that big of an audience on Twitter, but there's Autumn has a lot smaller of an audience than Tucker might be able to garner, but I don't know if that's gonna work out for him.
Well, he's going into it because he's so full of himself at this point.
Mm-hmm.
King of Wands, King of Pentacles, I'm the greatest at everything.
Mm-hmm.
10 of Swords, ow, right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
King of Swords, trying to figure out, wait, I need to do this broadcasting thing without Fox. Insult to injury right here. I mean, I guess the good news is that he can say whatever he wants and Elon's not going to kick him off.
Yeah.
And he'll get to vent his spleen, but this is quite the come down, because this is I am all that in these different areas. I'm the king, I'm the king, I'm the king, I'm the king. Really? Because this is 10 swords in your metaphorical back, which has to do with broadcasting, and this 5 of swords is insult to injury. And the card for the reading is death. Yeah, I think you got a whole new. It's a whole new world. Let me see what else I can get. How will Tucker go?
I mean, you can monetize on Twitter, but he would actually make more money broadcasting on YouTube. But YouTube will require him not to spew BS,
right?
And he doesn't know how to do that.
It's not going to bring in the money he thinks he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Will he make a big deal of it? Maybe. Well, he'll make a big deal of it. 3 of Cups and King of Wands. So attacking the libs, but there's also a matter that things aren't entirely settled with Fox and their contract.
Mm-hmm.
And non-compete. So, that's Greta said Twitter has become a cesspool. Yes, this is yes. You are the big fish in the cesspool.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Okay, well, let's see here. At 5810, we are doing good, y'all. We are going through more than I thought we'd be able to do today. So, all right. At 5810, Eileen asks, in Woodland Park, Colorado, approximately 40% of staff will not be returning to the schools. Extreme GOP school board are not reapplying for grants to pay counselors and social workers. Will other cities follow? Have we gotten to the point to where the staff, the teachers, the administrative staff? Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you.
Have we gotten to the part to where the teachers are going to have to just not be there? I mean, because this school board mess has just, yeah.
Eight of Swords, hemmed in. Starts with the Hanged Man. Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Do you know how much student debt teachers end up with?
Yeah, quite a bit.
And then they don't get paid. And this whole being held hostage, the far-right school boards, they were trying to cut them off at the knees, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
With all the debt they're carrying, they can't afford to be there, and all the limitations, 6 of Swords, this is people leaving. Leaving. Yeah. So, and you know, and them being hemmed in. So will this become a major problem that will this become enough of a problem that school boards will become less radicalized?
Sherlock says there are some states where it's illegal to strike. Well, Colorado, they're just not coming back. They've just let their 40% of staff have let it be known to the school board, we quit at the end of the school year. So it's not a strike, it's a toodles. So
Queen of Pentacles. And when they could go somewhere and make more money as somebody's executive assistant.
Mm-hmm.
World card, you're done. Knight of Wands against this aggression. Knight of Swords, this is more the aggression. 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands. This is a going away party. That 7 of Wands is these bullies on the defensive.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll take some time. We've just, these are growing pains. Yeah. The demographic and the country are changing, and some people cannot accept the fact that there are, oh my gosh, the whole country isn't this color. I'm glad the whole country isn't that color. I'm glad we are all different. We are supposed to be, and we are a melting pot, and we are stronger for it.
Yes. We will also eventually all be related to Nick Cannon, but that's neither here nor there. So.
Oh, gosh.
Many generations from now. So, it's a joke. Okay. Last question. Okay, last question. Now, I am going to pre-apologize because my pronunciation skills on
are
not great.
Oh yeah, I saw it too. There's no way I could pronounce it correctly.
Okay,
it's just we're going to tell you right now. This is going to be a pronunciation fail on both of us. Yes. For both of us. Okay.
So, thread of hope. Poland is reverting to the traditional Polish name for the Russian enclave Kaliningrad. Probably messed that one up too, but it's close.
Yay! No, that's good.
Will Poland eventually have sovereignty, excuse me, over the important port with Russia weakening? And then the new name, which I cannot pronounce, is there.
Is Poland going to further be able to stick it to Russia? And I just had 3 cards fall out for the second card.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a lot. Knight of Swords. Yeah, that would be some legislative legal changes. Those two. 5 of Pentacles. What's Russia done for them lately? Nothing. These 3 came out together. 3 of Wands, Tower, and Knight of Wands. So I think it's this Russians' aggression is hurting Russia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the Tower card in the front on that one. Oh, it doesn't fit. All right. Page of Swords, 8 of Cups, Hierophant. Yep, it's a new dawn, new day. It's a new life for Poland, and they're feeling good.
Good.
Yeah, this is we're done. We're done with your garbage, and we're gonna see. Yeah, good for you.
Says I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I'll learn it if it makes Russia mad.
Yes, exactly. That was brilliant. Yes, thread of hope.
And Valerie, yeah, touching base on the teacher thing. Yeah, in the short term, will there be some issues as far as this with the students and the schools? Yes. However, it's going to take that to make their parents vote those school board members out. Those parents put them in there. Those parents gave them the power. Do I want to see children malaligned at all? Of course not. No, 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 no. But
what can you do?
Have to hit their breaking point to where they actually vote in their interest instead of their party.
Thank you.
So
yes. And please keep in mind, this is a woman who has three biological, 3 foster, has done both sending kids to school and homeschooling.
Yes. When we needed to do, I voted how I needed to vote, and when other people did not join me, I did what I had to do to make sure that we've chartered, we've done online, whatever we needed to do. So, yeah, it's going to take the parents getting their heads out of their rear ends and voting for their own self-interest instead of their party.
Yep. And we're done.
Yes, we made it.
Holy cow.
That was a lot. That was what?
It was a lot, but it was fun. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's glorious. So tonight, Trump is just going to make he's just going to be awful. I have to wonder, is he really going to show up? Is he really? I mean, I keep getting, he probably will, but is he that stupid? Does he not know how he runs his mouth? This is a burden, you idiot. This is a burden you've brought on yourself. But he feels like he has to go after this woman. And it's the only way he's going to become president or rather raise money and save himself. He feels like he has to go after her. He has to. This is your burden, jerk. You did this to yourself. And we're going to watch him go. Maybe not tonight, but definitely overall. Yay.
If you have a little bit of spare energy to whoever is moderating this town hall, I realize that they signed up for this or they were assigned this. They don't have to work where they work. But just say a little prayer, send a little energy to the Excedrin or the BC powder that they are going to have to take tonight, that it actually works. Because I don't envy them at all.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's going to have the job of keeping him on track and making him answer the questions that people in the audience are asking and stopping him from saying that woman every other sentence.
Witch hunt. By the way, I'm making a bingo card. I'm making a bingo card. Hoax, cool. Deep state, all of it. But it's going to.
Don't drink with the bingo card because you will end up with alcohol poisoning.
You'll die.
Do not have a drinking game. Mm-mm.
Yeah, this is not a drinking game.
No.
It's just the idea, actually, of sitting that close to him. And wasn't the moderator tonight supposed to be a woman? I thought Becca from House of Norman says, I'm happy for him to go on CNN for the town hall. We all know he's going to end up implicating himself in further crimes. Well, yes. But who's the moderator tonight? Isn't it a woman?
God bless whoever it is. Caitlin Collins, Holly says.
Oh,
maybe he has sensible shoes and appropriate pain relief.
Yeah. Wow. Gross. Okay. All right. Mystery Political Theater 3000.
We may do that one day. It won't be today, but we may do that one day.
Yeah, maybe. But oh God. Ugh. Anyway, all right. Well, unless there's something major happening this evening, I'll be back tomorrow. But it is 1:10 p.m. here in Chicago at 3 o'clock. We're going to be here this afternoon at Creative Sprints.
Yes. I'll get started, and then you'll be bye.
Oh yeah.
We got 15 questions today.
Yay! And thank you. All right, so Creative Sprints start at 3 o'clock over on the Creative Sprints channel. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I am here 365 days of the year. Seriously. And I can get through these questions because of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. You are not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. I told you. I keep telling you, there are some good days ahead. So hang in there. All right. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.